You don't attract what you wish. You draw in what you are. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore the real mechanics behind quantum manifestation and how to reshape your reality from the inside out, not with empty mantras or wishful thinking, but by working with vibration, consciousness, and energetic coherence. Picture reality not as something that simply happens to you, but as a responsive field that answers to your signature energy. Stay with this until it lands. Once it does, your perception of life will shift permanently. Let's begin with the substrate. The quantum field is not an abstract idea. It is the invisible network linking matter and mind. Cultures called it the ether. Mystics named it the Akashic record. Scientists refer to it as the unified field. Every molecule, thought, and cell hums inside it. It is a sea of possibility where everything influences everything else. Your experiences are not won through brute effort, but arise from the frequency you broadcast into that sea. The universe does not heed your slogans. It responds to your signal. That signal is your state of being, the combination of thought, feeling, physiology, and energetic alignment. It is not enough to repeat, "I am abundant," if your body tightens and your mind panics when you open your bank app. The field receives the anxiety, not the affirmation. Emotion overrides phraseology. You therefore attract states that mirror your vibration, not a wish list. If you habitually feel unworthy, you will find proof of that. If you inhabit love, love will be mirrored back. The field is neither moral nor sentimental. It is arithmetic. It habitually reflects the dominant signal you emit. Manifestation is not coercion. It is tuning, adjusting your internal instrument until it resonates with the reality you intend. Attention matters. It is not passive. It is causative. The double-slit experiment showed that unobserved light behaves like waves, existing in a spread of possibilities, but when observed, it collapses into particles. Observation converts potential into form. That observer effect plays out daily in consciousness. Your focused awareness selects which version of reality the field collapses into. Focus on fear, and you solidify fear. Focus on possibility, and you bring forth possibility. Attention is creation in motion. Many people operate unconsciously, collapsing unwanted scenarios through habitual focus, ruminating on lacks, replaying old anxieties, continuously emitting poverty signals. When you instead hold attention on the frequency of your chosen outcome and feel it as real now, you begin collapsing a different timeline. That is the core of quantum manifestation, recognizing that you are not merely embedded in the field, you are actively shaping it with every breath, thought, and feeling. Consider that every possible iteration of you already exists: confident, wealthy, healthy, beloved, and also fearful, unsure, stuck. All are frequencies coexisting in the same field, awaiting alignment. You do not invent these versions. You tune into them, like a radio finding an existing station. When your emotions, thoughts, and actions align with your highest identity, you switch channels. You become that version. Transformation is not about trying harder. It is remembering and embodying the frequency of who you truly are. You cannot think your way into a new reality from an old identity. The field answers coherence, not exertion. So ask, which self is taking action? The version aligned with the outcome, or the one still proving its worth? Quantum manifestation is not passive waiting. It is alignment that produces inspired movement. When your inner state matches your desire, guidance appears. Ideas, openings, synchronicities, stepping stones of momentum. These opportunities show up when you are tuned in. You felt it before, the rare days when everything flows and life seems orchestrated. That is not luck, it is alignment. When clarity rules, your language, feelings, and body send a single unified signal. You stop forcing and start allowing. If this is resonating, reflect. What frequency have you been broadcasting? Awareness is the first recalibration. A single committed choice can reroute your timeline. Most people wait for evidence before they decide, yet creation often starts with decision. A fully embodied decision sends a reordering command into the field. It is not hope, it is declaration. The universe answers certainty, not hesitation. Think of decision as energetic gravity. Once you decide, I am this, perception shifts to match. You see opportunities you previously missed, you attract new people, and you respond differently. The outer world realigns to your inner commitment. This is supported by neuroscience. Your brain's filtering systems preferentially highlight what you already believe. Change your internal state and the world you notice changes with it. You do not wrestle the old reality away. You outgrow its vibration and tune to the one already holding your desire. Practical start. Close your eyes and imagine the future you want, not as fantasy but as recollection. Breathe as if you are already living it. Feel the sensation in your chest. Notice subtle shifts in posture, breath, and tone. That is coherence. Thought, feeling, and body in agreement. From that state, speak and move as that version of you. Not pretending, remembering. When you operate from the frequency of the result, life reorganizes. Synchronicities, unexpected meetings, and sudden openings follow. Those are the field adjusting to your new command. Each time you trust the process, your signal gains strength. The power of manifestation is not mere attraction but embodiment. Do not wait for proof before believing. Believe until evidence appears. Do not search for external validation of worth. Act and speak from it until the world cannot help but mirror back. That is creation through coherence. Trust is the bridge. Once you have declared, release. Do not incessantly check for signs. You do not unearth a seed daily to see if it grows. You water it and trust the unseen work beneath the soil. That steadiness is active faith, vibrational confidence that keeps your field receptive. In that state, you stop pleading with reality and become the reality it reflects. Outcomes no longer need to be chased. They orbit your frequency. Living in flow means moving with the current rather than against it. At that point, you realize you were never separate from the field or manifesting from the outside in. You were always issuing instructions through your vibration. Decide now, not later, who you are. Let your thoughts, feelings, and choices align with that identity. Every word, every sustained emotion, every choice sends a signal into the fabric of reality. Speak plainly, feel coherently, act with trust. The field is listening. If something in this message stirred you, pause and share what resonated most. It helps the idea reach others who are ready to awaken. Like, share with someone who needs the reminder and subscribe if you want to continue this work. This is only the opening. You do not pursue reality. You create it. Begin living that truth, and everything changes.